Miley Cyrus is joining us this morning to talk about her breakout role in the new movie. It is called The Last Song. She plays Ronnie, a rebellious, trust me, a rebellious girl who spends a summer with her estranged father, played by Gregg Kinnear. Ronnie finds love on screen. Miley found love off screen. It's the same person. There's a whole big story about that. Miley, it's so good to have you in here. And you are adored and loved by your fans. And everybody really enjoys it. But this is a new role for you, seeing you play in this role as Ronnie, and even though it's called The Last Song, we don't hear you sing.
Right, which I think is really interesting, and I think people expect for my next move to always kind of use that as you know, what I lean towards, and it was nice that there's music involved, because that's always going to be my first love and my main passion, but I didn't necessarily want to be a singer. You did sing in the truck a little bit with your boyfriend on film. And he really outdid me.
But that was so real. That was so real.
Yeah, it was great.
But you play a piano prodigy, and we've seen you, and you've been on the show playing the guitar. You never really played the piano before, but having that musical background, did it help you?
Yeah, it helped me. I had to learn. It was really funny. My director, her favorite story is, I pick on things pretty fast because I play guitar, I can read music and whatever. And I came in and I looked totally exhausted. She was like, gosh, they've really been working you hard, huh? And I was like, I know, I took piano lessons for a whole 2 days. And she was like, it took you 2 days on the piano? I was like, yes, I'm exhausted. And she was like, all right, and Gregg sitting there trying to do one by one. But it helped, but I was glad that it wasn't necessarily something that was so easy. You know, I don't think I could maybe get accepted to Juilliard the way that Ronnie would, but I got the basics down, which just made me feel more comfortable.
Yeah, and you can tell that you knew what you were doing, because you can't fake that.
No, I felt really comfortable. They really, I'd never been like hit in the back so many times, sit up straight and get your wrist like this, and so they were like, you know, really making sure I looked as much as as much as I sounded. You talk about Gregg. You're talking about Gregg Kinnear, who plays your father.
I've heard you say that he's a little bit like your dad, kind of laid back.
He is. He's very laid back, but he's really funny. Like, I don't know if people necessarily see that right away in him. I think a couple of his films you can see it, but mostly he plays like, you know, deeper, kind of darker roles, and so he is so hilarious. And there were so many times where I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm back on the set of Hannah Montana with my dad, because just his jokes, and he's like always such a joy to have on set. Also a joy, Liam, your boyfriend. You met him on set. Yeah, on the film. How was it working with him? It was really good. You know what? Because it makes you want to come to work and make each other look good, because we're both trying to do the same thing in this weird way. He's from Australia, so he's trying to break out over here and in the States, and I'm trying to make people see my work, you know, as a little bit, you know, more of a real actress and a little bit more mature. So we both come to work every day so inspired, and when you have someone that, you know, not only for the work reasons, but really loves you and wants you to do well, you want to really know your lines, you know, and you really want to like help each other, and you want to make each other look good. And I feel like everyone kind of had that, you know, kind of same, you know, inspiration, but him and I especially, because we were both just trying to get our point across that, hey, look, we're not just what maybe people think we are. We can do more than that. You can relate on that level. Want to play a clip, and this is, he's taking you home for the first time, and you have no idea where he lives. Take a look. The last song.
You're rich? Will, you told me that your dad owned a brake shop.
He does. He just happens to own 300 more, just like.
No, I'm not going to.
Yes, you
not
are.
Looking like this. What if somebody sees me?
Let go.
Nope.
Let go.
You let go. Why didn't you tell me?
What difference does it make? Huh?
Hello?
Mom, I thought you and Dad were going out.
We decided to come back early.
This is Ronnie.
Hi.
Yeah, didn't quite want to meet Mom for the first time.
Hi.
How you doing? And a lot of people could relate to that when they're seeing something like that. I wish we could have seen also who plays your little brother in the film. He is a piece of work. Yes, Bobby Coleman. He is probably one of the most hysterical kids I've ever met in my life. This kid will do anything for $5. So I got him to do so many pranks while I was on set. And by the end, I was thinking like, okay, like $5. And then one time I was like, all right, I'll give you like $20 if you'll do something. And sometimes it was like, just go away, or, do this or that, or let me be alone for a second.
And so by the end, he literally had like a receipt for me and was like, "This is what you owe me." And it was like came up to like $80. I was like, "How did I owe you $80?" So by the end, he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "No, it's so finally." I like, I was like, "Whatever, I'll give him the $80." But it was so funny the way he really kept up with this little like tally. It was like a real brother.
And he said that at one point you even asked him like, "Hey, go see if Liam likes me."
I paid him $10 to go ask Liam if he liked me. I was like, I know he liked me, but I need details, so I need you to get all the mushy stuff. And he was like, okay. And he came back and he goes, $10. I gave him money. He's like, he liked you. I was like, I already knew that, dork. I want to know what like the rest of the story and like get him to say other things. So he was like, $5 to go back. I was like, because you didn't get the first mission done. So go. So I sent him back and forth. It was pretty funny.
I'm going to tell you, the dynamic between you two as brother and sister really works like that. Also, we can't believe last season for Hannah Montana. Yeah. What's it like for you to be saying goodbye to this chapter in your life?
It's bittersweet, but you know what? I do keep saying to myself every time, we'll be on set, and it's been kind of hard because I feel like there's, a lot of opportunities that I've had to miss because I've always been on set. But now it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have this to fall back on. And it makes me a little bit nervous. But anytime we're kind of thinking those thoughts are, oh, I can't wait for this to be over, you just got to think like, we've been doing this for 5 years. Mm-hmm. So, of course, sometimes we get exhausted and it's like, okay, the same rhythm, a little bit repetitive and whatever. But then we just have to think like, this was our life. This has been our main growing experience. And to leave that behind is really hard. But I think we're all excited to go on to new chapters of our life. But it's definitely going to be weird not to have that like security blanket and have that thing that, is so easy to fall back on, and it's given me such a great start.
It's always tough to leave your comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but Miley, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I know you're going to be back from time to time. We're not going to say goodbye to you. And Liam is coming by, and Gregg Kinnear, they're coming by this week.
Yes.
Anything you want us to tell Liam or any? Oh, I'm sure you'll.
He'll do fine. He'll do fine. I'm not worried.
No, you're not. Thanks a lot, Miley.